No one can be the best mother ever. I think my mom is, but I mean, I don't get why she said that, because it's none of her business anyways. My mother is all the things that she was saying was not true. So
there's no interest and totally ignorant about it.
I'm not ignorant, but that's cool that you say that.
How many times a year I have to scrub that whole place with bleach because it gets moldy. It's Ireland. You've never lived in Ireland. You don't know this problem. That's why we asked you to have the windows open at all times. The windows are not open until the afternoon, and you're both in there. There's two people in there creating humidity. The windows need to be open. We asked you that clearly. It's on the list. I've asked Mian at least 2 or 3 times because we only see her, not because it's any of her problem, just because you don't even see you. She's the only one that...
I don't know how you're not seeing it. For the last 2 weeks. For the last 2 weeks.
No, when we asked you to do a job, you did it, and you did a good job. I'm not giving out about that. I'm just saying you've never once came down to ask if you can help with anything else, or, you know, it does feel like I don't know, like you're couch surfing. You do the jobs that you're here for, but that's about it. There's no interaction, there's no interest, there's no anything extra, there's no niceness, kindness, there's no...
No niceness or kindness? Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying compared to our last 5 years of having woofers all the time.
OMG.
The last woofers we had, they were here for...
When we were at the bogland with Owen, I said to him, things go much faster if we laugh and we joke. I was laughing and joking. Then what do you want me to do? When I saw Maya and the baby crying...
In 2 years. 2 years, sorry. In 2 days. It's just, to me, that's really strange that you block off the windows and you spend the whole weekend in the mobile home. I mean, as I said, I would never ask anybody to leave because of that. It was your attitude with the yogurt.
And I told you I don't want to...
walking away.
Right, 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 I was, because at that point, and I was not in the mood to talk, and I said that to you.
You do that, you're not in the mood to talk. Like, do you know?
Yes, you can.
No, you can't, not when you're being...
And then, when she came over, she brought the, her baby over. So my mom wasn't yelling or anything. She said, "Oh, the window is open, but it just had curtains in front of it." She's like, "Why are you blocking it up? You're blocking it because the world can't. You're isolating the world.
Can you tell everyone?
Scaring the wildlife."
Yeah, he said I was scaring the wildlife because I was yelling. Meanwhile, I was inside the caravan, and yes, I yelled. It wasn't an hour. Maybe it was
30 minutes.
Yeah, 30 minutes.
Maybe not even. Maybe like 20.
Yeah, but let's be conservative and say it was 30 minutes. So, will you please tell everyone why we put these the curtains up? And just to let everyone know, when we first came here, she's the one that said she would install the curtains. Because our first day here, there were no curtains. And then she came in and installed these. We put up these 2, which are not curtains there. One is the bottom is a curtain and the top is a pillowcase. But will you please tell everyone why I put up the curtains?
Because one morning we woke up and we heard the children, and then he was digging something, so we go out and he's like right in the window, and I'm wearing my pajamas. We're both wearing our pajamas, and you know, when you're walking around, you don't bundle up and put on 5 layers. So he was here, then every time we would move, he would go that way. Then he went there, then he went there, then he was in front of here. And then you know, he comes with the baby, so we can't say anything. So he comes with the children. And you know, my mom has been working with children since she was 15, and she doesn't like kids like being hearing all these. She doesn't like children to get hurt, or just, you don't yell in front of children. And then the next morning, like this morning, so yesterday he was digging and everything, and it was really annoying.
And is it a weekday or is it a weekend?
It's a weekend.
What's today?
Today's Sunday, and yesterday was Saturday.
Okay. So
this morning he was lawn mowing, and he was bumping into the caravan because we're in a caravan. But there's a garden house, and ours is the closest to the garden house, or like outside, because the garden house is outside. And So there's like a little window, and on the corner he was banging it. He kept banging the garden house slash caravan, and he kept banging it and banging it. And he was going across, and he would come over here making loud noise, and he would leave the lawnmower and like go somewhere, and he would leave it on. So it just made louder noises, because when it's cutting too much grass, it makes this kind of like zzz noise.
1 second, cause
you leave the lawnmower, it starts to get, it's like it can't pick up any more grass, so it's making like this noise. And then so this morning we were kind of angry, and we put, well, yesterday we put this here, and we just left it, and then we went to sleep and everything. So this morning he was lawnmowing, and everyone knows that my mom and me don't like being woken up in our sleep, because
and yes, it was, hold on, let me 1 second. I would just like to interject, and this is something that he said when we were having the talk. He said that it was 2 o'clock. It was around 2, or maybe it was 1 something, but let's just say it was 2.
It was not 2. Actually, excuse me, guys. It was 12. He started at like 11 something, because when we went to check and he was still lawnmowing, it was 12:04. So he had been doing it for about 2 hours. So it was like 11 something, 11:20 or something. So he had been doing it longer. It wasn't 2, so that was a lie, which he said, and I
send you down to do everything. I want you to look them in the eye without me looking at you. Do I send you down to do everything? You just feel sorry for her. Why? Why do you feel sorry for her?
I'm not going to that argument. That's my own opinion, and it's not going to make any difference whether I tell you or not. So I'd rather.
Because if you're going to make an opinion about my mothering skills, let's not go there.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Say it. Say it.
I'm not going to say it.
Say it.
I'm not going to say it.
Well, you brought her up when you said I send her down to do everything.
She has issues, and I'm sorry, but it looks like they're the ones that have the issues. So anyways.
Oh yeah, and they said that I'm not interactive. That
is so not. Please.
That I don't do anything extra. They said that I don't do anything extra. How many times do we go on walks with the kids outside of here without being told to do so?
Yeah, and then about 3 times. Oh no, 2. No, 2. And
no, we went on walks. The first time we went on the walk, then you're right, the second time we went on the walk, then she told me that, I don't know if you caught it on the video, the recording, because the camera kept cutting out, but when we first got here, she said that child minding does include entertaining the children, and almost every day I was playing hide and seek with the kids, so I don't understand how that's not doing something extra. She said that I never did anything extra, and that I was never interactive while I was playing with the kids.
It's not working.
It is. You're not taking pictures, you're doing a video. You know what a video is? A picture is just like, if I want to take a picture of this chair, I snap it and boom, it's a picture. A video is if I want to do it's like a long picture. So you could video us while we're talking. For example, I'll show you what the difference is. Say something. Say something. Okay, keep talking.
Okay,
if I don't have my card, I can't buy a ticket once I get to Galway. I got here with my card. If you would like, I can show you my old card. It expired on May 31st of 2014. I ordered a new card. I told him that when we were in the Bogland, that I put a rush order on the card, and that I probably this week, maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, I don't know. If you would like me to pull up my bank statements, if you would like me to show you the card.
I didn't ask for any of that. I'm just asking you how long will it take?
But I told.
We don't want you to stay here any longer, so excuse me for asking you how long you think you have to stay here.
But an hour ago, when Owen came here and asked us when we were leaving and to be quiet because we were too loud, I clearly told him that I was waiting for my card. Plus, when we were at the Bogland, I clearly told him that I ordered a new card and that it would have my name on him. But that's the only way I can get out of here. So if I don't have my card, What did you expect me to?
Can you not go to the bank and get money?
Without a card.
I don't know.
My account is an American account. And as far as I know, my bank is not here in Ireland.
You don't need a card. You can go to any bank and take out your money from American. You don't need a card.
My bank account is an American bank. That bank is not here in Ireland.
I know.
So I cannot just go to any bank and get out money.
Sure, you have your account number, right?
Yes, I do have my account number.
Card is just convenience. Account number overrules.
I don't think that's true. But if you would like to call my bank and ask them if there is a bank over here that I can get money from.
Well, there is. There must be. Dublin or somewhere.
Okay, well then, shall we walk to Dublin from Galway? Because we need the money to get out, to get the... Not their problem that I don't have my car, but in their mind, they're thinking, oh, who goes around with no money? As a traveler, as a world traveler, and any experienced traveler will tell you, you don't walk around with cash on you. You have maybe enough cash to get something to eat and maybe get a bus ticket somewhere, but you don't walk around with cash on you, because if you walk around with cash on you, big sums of cash, and someone steals it, that's it. You carry your card, because if someone steals your card, the only thing you have to do is call and cancel the card. You don't have to do anything else. But during the whole talk, Owen was so insulting to me, and he thinks that I'm being like, poor me. Obviously, he doesn't know me. That's obvious. And I don't want people to feel sorry. This is what I would like to say, too. Excuse me if I have food on my mouth. Many things about what they said were disrespectful, and they don't see it. And they wanted me to explain why I put the curtains up. And as you could clearly hear, I don't know, or clearly, I'm making this recording before I listened to all the recordings because it was cutting on, but they were being so insulting to me, calling me all kind of names. I never called them not one name, but she said that Owen was annoyed with me basically for the whole 2 weeks, but we went to the Bogland twice. Why didn't he mention anything there? We were laughing and joking at the Bogland, so I'm curious as to why he didn't mention anything then. And the fact that I didn't barricade myself. I put up the curtains because we were walking around here in our pajamas, and I mean, this is what I have on basically for pajamas, and I don't have anything up here. So I put up the curtains because I like to walk around basically in nothing, and you can see everything through here.
And we didn't put them up on the...
We only put them up on 2 days ago.
Yeah.
We didn't put them up before then because it's Saturday and Sunday. But yesterday I just felt like having some privacy. Like I just wanted some privacy. It was Saturday, it was Sunday. And then the issue about them saying how that I don't do anything on the weekends. Well, first of all, like I told them before, and I'm going to say it again, I guess they think I'm going to change my story. I told you I was waiting for my card. Even though that's not their problem, like they said, I didn't leave myself stranded without a card. I didn't have an address to send it to because I wasn't in anywhere long enough to get the card. So they said that Tuesday, no matter what, we have to leave, or Miana, whatever. And they even suggested that. They said, well, we just want to make it clear. We don't want you here any longer, but we don't have a problem with Miana staying. And I'm like, well, Miana's not going to stay here by herself because I'm not going to. I guess they thought I was going to say, well, Miana can stay here and I'll leave because they think I'm a bad mother. And that's what a bad mother would say. Well, just let... And to be 100, if they're going to kick me out, I was thinking, well, at least let her stay here, wait for the car to get here, and then I'll just walk around the city or something and walk around and go sleep outside somewhere since they really don't want me here. And then when the car gets here, she can get it and I can come get it from her because it's that desperate. Like, we have 27 euro to our name, and like I have my card expired on May 31st, so I have like no car, and I couldn't get it sent anywhere. That's not what they're understanding. And so more so just condescending, patronizing, but they were being very condescending to me. So no matter what I said, especially Owen, he was looking at me like, you stupid bitch, and we feel so sorry for Miana because she got a mother like you, and yeah, I said it. And then they were like, well, you never ask any questions. I'm like, but I told you I asked you a question. Whenever it has something to do with the children, I was. But ask questions about what? You give me a job to do, I do it. They didn't take me all around the farm and show me everything, so what do I have to ask a question about? There's nothing. I like to do things on my own. Even when I need help with the range right here, I try to figure it out for myself. Owen himself said, yeah, I saw the smoke. So I'm trying to figure out things on my own. They say they want you to do extra things. So it's just very backwards to me the way they are, and they don't see anything they're doing wrong. They even said to me that I should have offered them some kind of apology for my attitude. I'm not going to apologize for that. No, over my dead body. I'm not going to apologize for that. I will apologize because he said I was scaring off the wildlife. You didn't catch that part, but he said I was scaring off the wildlife and that I was scaring everybody because I was so loud, even though I was in here in the caravan. It's not my fault you make me open the windows. If I want to yell, I'm going to yell, because that's how I get my anger out, because it's better than hitting something or someone. And I'm a human, so I get angry. I was crying too, and everything I was doing was wrong. I was angry, so he said he had to turn on the lawnmower so they wouldn't hear me. Then I was crying because I was angry too, and I was sad because I know, like, I don't want the kids to have a certain idea about black people just from this experience. And so it made me very sad. And he thinks I was crying because of what they said to me. I wasn't. I was crying because I know exactly what's going to happen. I know that the kids, I'm probably the only black person they know, and this is the experience that they get, and it makes me very sad. So.
But they said that we did a really good job with them, with the children.
Yeah, but so hopefully, yeah, the card will come by Tuesday, and that's that.